All right, hello everybody. We are going to set up hole number 4 here. This is going to be a hole that you want to give a decent amount of respect when you play it every time. And here you see me setting up my bag with backspin clubs. In fact, I don't really know where my drive's going to be or which direction I'm going to need to go. So you're going to see me even put on machete just to have enough, a nice rough iron that will also have a nice full backspin shot. Ideally, my goal is going to be an expert to get it down there kind of as far as possible. Is going to be the primary goal. So hopefully I'm able to do that. And let's see where we're at. Oh, it's a side wind, so going to be, for the most part, out of the question. I'm just going to show you this basic layup shot. And all the clubs that I just put on that are going to be backspin are going to be unnecessary because we're going to try to approach this to the right here. Now let's talk about this a little bit. So, I typically go, there's 5 rings. I usually play about 1 per. So there's 9 rings, 10 rings. I'm going to go 11 just to be safe, cautious. I don't think I need power here. I'm only going to use about half curl. And let's take a look at what this looks like. And that's kind of the reason for the curl, is to be able to get kind of aggressive on that bunker and still put it in perfectly shaped, safe space. Now when you go this way, you're not going to need those backspin clubs. What you're going to want to put on instead, you're going to put on precision clubs. So the ball that you're going to want to use, decent side spin, either Titan or Kingmaker. I could have, it was kind of an oversight keeping on that Titan. I just liked the way that it looked and already had it on anyway, so we'll just go with it. But I would definitely switch from Guardian to Sniper. I just didn't know that the wind was going to be this. So, but if you know that you're going to be laying up on this hole, then you're going to want to go with the more precise clubs. So you'll want a long iron, that's either B52 or backbone, and you'll want Sniper as your wood. Here you can see that I'm just going to be probably in Saturn range. Now what I would usually do is some backspin here, but the way this hole acts is it kind of acts like a hill here, and it's going to have trouble shooting up it if I do that. So here you're going to see me go definitely off of max distance. So I'm going to probably go 6 rings here. So you got to be very careful here. There's roughly a little bit under 5. There's 6. Plus I need to go just a tiny bit into power, it looks like. So there's going to be some loss of precision here. Getting it down a little bit farther is going to make it a little bit easier. And there you see me coming up just a tad bit short. Like I said, it's an upslope. It kind of is tough getting in between clubs there. Had I had backbone or B52, I would not have been in between clubs. So that's what I would recommend. So just in case you get down to the same spot from time to time, or as you can see, if you can just get it to a min sniper distance, that can also be, favorable. And that's kind of the nice thing is, the bridge gets gapped, especially if you use B52. There's basically no gap between min sniper and max B52, so it could be a very good option for you. You're not going to need a lot of backspin on your iron, as you could see. I only used half a bar, 1 bar for my wood. I'm only going to use 3-ish unless I need to do more. There's a chance that I'm not going to be able to get the the ball guide short enough. if I'm too much at min club, in between clubs. So you might have to crank up the backspin a little bit, which means you're going to want to play the hops very tight to the hole, because like I said, with that upslope, you're not going to have run out. You're not seeing the usual run out. So with only one backspin, you could see how fast my ball is kind of checked up. So good luck with that hole. Like I said, make the necessary changes. Do not use the clubs that I used there. That was just because I had no idea what the wind was going to be, and if I could beat it down there and go left, that was going to be the method that I used with a full backspin shot, but did not get to perform that, so that's why you see me setting up that way. And here you see, B52.4, it's you'd see accuracy wise, we're looking at a loss of 10. Once it gets to a 5, I think is when it makes a jump. So if you have a B52.5, that's going to be a nice favorable club for you. Otherwise, backbone could be nice. Technically, you can use Goliath. The only reason that I don't is the loss of precision. So accuracy's 2 per ring as opposed to 1 per ring. So it's the biggest reason that I do not go with Goliath. So good luck with that hole, and see you guys for the next one.